Hello and welcome to Potions Lesson 2.
Today we're going to be teaching you a potions lesson where you get to learn how to make Oobleck, a non-Newtonian fluid. Speaking of non-Newtonian fluid, what exactly does that mean, Professor Tasco?
It is a scientific phenomenon in which when it is poured, it acts like a liquid, but then when a force acts upon it, so it's hit or pushed, it then acts like a solid.
Oh, interesting. How could that be? That sounds awesome. Before we begin, there's a fun fact about the name Oobleck. Where does it come from? It actually comes from a book written by Dr. Seuss called Bartholomew and the Oobleck, which we will be linking if you're interested.
Oh, cool, Professor Panganaban.
Awesome. You guys
have fun and enjoy the lesson.
Alrighty, so we're here with you with the materials that you will need. There are only 3 materials. So the first is 1 cup of water. Remember, if all you have is a half cup, you can do 2 half cups and that'll be equal to 1 cup of water. We also have our 2 cups of cornstarch that you will need to do this. And cornstarch is that, and it is in here, it's already measured out. If you only have a 1/4 cup, then you would need 8 quarters to equal the 2 cups, or if you have a half cup, then you would need 4 of those to equal the 2 cups. I have a 2 cup. You could also do 2 1 cups if you only have 1 cup. Okay. If you have food coloring also, you may use that, but it is not necessary. Alrighty, let's get started.
Alright, so with this experiment, you start with a 1 cup of water and you pour it into your bowl, and you do want to get a nice and big bowl to make sure you give yourself room to mix it. And your cornstarch, you start with 1 1/2, so 1 1/2, and then you start to see how it feels. If you need more, then you add more. If not, then you don't need the whole 2 cups. So I'm going to start adding my cornstarch. Let's see, that's about close to 1 cup. I'm going to pause there, get my spoon, oh yeah, and start mixing it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so as you can see, it's still fairly liquidy, so that means that I need to add more cornstarch. So you want to get it to the point where it is like a liquid, but also a solid at the same time. And it's going to take some practice to get there, so I'm just going to add a little bit at a time. Oh yeah, I think we're about there.
Oh yeah, Oh, cool.
As you can see, make sure you definitely eat your Wheaties for the day because it gets harder. Oh. Okay. Is it there? I think the...
Oh yeah. So notice that it is now acting as a solid when Professor Panganaban's hand touches it.
But, so if I touch the top, you see that? It's like solid. Imagine touching the top of a bowl of water. Your hand would just go right through it. But here, it's solid. It's not going through it. You see? Wow! So cool! So I'm literally punching it, and it's just the top. But if I grab it, it just flows out of my hand like a liquid. Super fun. So now this is when, once you get the perfect consistency, this is when you can add a couple of drops, or just a few drops of food coloring, whatever color you'd like, and then you mix that. Oh yeah. And so here it is, my finished product. Again, you can punch it. Woohoo! Cool. It's solid, and when you grab it, it's liquid. I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this. There's so many things you could do with this. If you have the luxury of just having a subwoofer close by, if you put this in a Tupperware on top of it and put low frequency, then you can see it jiggling. It's super cool. We're also going to add a link to a video of a human-sized pool full of this stuff. We hope you guys enjoy it. have lots of fun.
Alrighty, so as we said, if we just touch it, it acts as a solid. So notice my fingers are not going into it. But if I press into it for a long time, it acts as a liquid. So then my finger just dives right in and it goes to the bottom slowly like quicksand. Alrighty, so as you can see when I'm grabbing it, it's definitely a solid. But then as I pour, it becomes liquid and pours out.
Wow, that was awesome.
Yeah, so cool. We hope you guys have as much fun as we did creating this.
Please share any pictures or videos that you did of the recreation of the lesson on your own on our Google Classroom page.
Thank you guys. Have a great day and we'll see you next time. Bye.